just entered this dimension from a higher realm. Greetings. Look around. What do I see? I just see a bunch of people that look like me. My reflections. My direction. I'm flowing down the path of inspiration.
The calm before the storm. This is definitely a reflection of what was going on inside. The house, that is. Narcissistic personality disorder is found more commonly in men. The cause is unknown, but likely to involve a combination of genetic and environmental factors. This is the absolute last way I thought that I'd be spending my last day here. But you know what? It's all good. It started abruptly, it's ending abruptly. So many memories in here, in this house, in this room. I ain't mad about it at all. It is what it is. It was a fun ride, and I'm so. I remember it was a really cold, it wasn't cold, but it was an interesting January 13th. I decided to make a leap of faith and come to Miami, and I pulled up to this building right here. What's today, Steph? August 17th? And today on August 17th, I take an exit from this building. I appreciate everybody that I've met in here, all the people that is gonna help me on my life path. And sign contracts and mental health are important.
Still shopping, still locking in the studio. My bitch hopping still. She be alright though. I flow nitro, I call ISO. They underclassmen, so I'm cutting ass man. All label, my whole fam complex. My short man complex won't make the situation any better. Any betters? Do you want it in the morning? You can get it while you yawning. Shit, I give you.
Ironically, at this point, the Richie Moon Show was doing its highest streams ever, but mentally, I was burnt out. Shout out to Echo Slice for encouraging me to keep going with his stories with mental health. My brother Akebulon, one of the most prolific, powerful builds that I have on the platform. I was never a big fan of doing solo shows because, truth be told, I didn't feel like I had enough to carry a show by myself minus a guest. But my solo shows ended up being some of my most powerful and most vulnerable shows. A true elite level of storytelling that I displayed. I started spending every rising at the beach, rebalancing my circadian rhythm, breathing, stretching, and tapping back in with the universe. Where does the Richie Moon Show go from here? I really see this going. I appreciate being on Instagram and being on YouTube, but I really plan to filter a lot of the product now to my website, which is coming soon, and also more in-person interviews. I really like being face-to-face with people, eye contact, body language, really feeling that energy. So it's going to be more of an on-site interview places. Of course, I'm still going to utilize Instagram, but I really want the Richie Moon Show to be more of an in-person interview thing as opposed to Zoom, Instagram. A long time off because honestly, I was burnt out. I was giving so much, doing 3 or 4 interviews. I did interviews from July to December, and they may have not been every single week, every single strong, but if you add it up from each strong from July to December, there is an interview to fill every single week of that. So honestly, I was burnt out. I was moving in my own personal life. I was doing a lot of moving. So now that I'm in my own place and that I've had a time to ground and settle and wrap my head around the last hurricane of a year that my life has been, now it's really time to tap in and take it to levels that I didn't before. The Moon Show will be back March 20th, the spring equinox. You know, the spring equinox is known in a lot of cultures and traditions in ancient times to be the true start of the new year, the resurrection, the green, of growing of anew. So I think as I recalibrate and I fashion my body to be in alignment with nature and the universe, I think it's only right that I take my show and restart it with the spring equinox. And I'm really excited for the guests that I have coming up, from the perspective that I have, from things that I learned. I feel like my interview is going to be a lot more on point. It's just going to be more powerful, more poignant. And yeah, I'm ready for the world to see what I got up the proverbial sleeve. You know what I'm talking about?